Good. Okay. Don't break, oh god. Oh my god, Matt Gaetz, dude. There was a lot of sick news that came out about Matt Gaetz today. Would you like to enlighten the chat, Glut? We all knew he was a piece of shit. Dude, Tony, have you played this game? It's pretty fun. I've dabbled. It says I have like 50 hours, but really it's because I left it on overnight. He should not be able to practice law anywhere ever again. Period. He literally tried to order a 17-year-old on a marriage like website, like find a wife website. It was fucking crazy. Judy. Dude, please, yes. Let's trash this one and we'll start a new one.
Many moons ago, mortals rose up against me and chased me down. They were led by demon hunters, wretched beings incapable of seeing the beauty of a corrupted world.
Thank you for the resub, Tony.
My creatures and demons gave everything they had in the fight, but it was not enough. I was forced to leave the world of the living. Weakened, I returned to hell to survive.
I like hell.
For years I consumed fresh souls to regain my power, but their numbers are fast diminishing. I cannot wait anymore. I must reclaim my rightful place. It is time to gather my forces once more.
Oh yeah, Satan's our ruler, by the way.
Those who sign a pact with me will do as
Literally
I order.
the devil. It's
they
amazing.
will spread terror and corruption in my name. The time has come for my revenge.
Although they call him the devil. They don't say Satan, but it's definitely the devil.
Hail the Dank Lord.
Oh, thank you, Judy. You got your weed card? Oh, fuck yes. How do you feel? I did. I dyed it last night, David. Yeah. I dyed it last night. I was bored waiting for my mic, so I was like, fuck it. I have some hair dye in the closet. Let's mix it up in a bowl and see what happens. Okay, so I'll just show you guys. This is like your character list so far. It's what you start with, your stats, and our mission map. Oh, Judy, abso-fucking-lutely, yes. Yes. Thank you, David. I did, I mixed a color called Tanzanite. It was like black blue. I mixed that with Arctic Fox Purple Rain. And I got this. It's pretty though, I like it. It's just like a dark purple. Thank you, David. I thought it looked really nice today too. I used one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. It's one of those eyeshadows, it's like duochrome. So at certain angles, it's like shiny green, and at other angles, it's shiny like brown red. It's really cool. I like doing this kind of makeup. Makes me feel pretty.
Many years ago, I was banished from the terrestrial plane by Van Helsing and his demon hunters. Since then, I have reigned over hell while awaiting the hour of my return. But things are changing. The souls of the deceased no longer descend into hell. Have humans become more virtuous?
I assume you know
Or
what
is there a new force
duochrome
conspiring
means.
to usurp my power? I recall into service my disciples, powerful beings who
Cheers,
once made a
everybody.
pact with me. They can move freely in this region called the New World, where I was undone by Van Helsing. They will find him and exact my revenge upon him.
Bloody Mary! Ooh, today I'm smoking, where is it? I ground up Cake Pop. It is a mix of Stardog and birthday cake. It says it pairs well with a cup of coffee. Cake Pop. It's really good though. It's smooth. I just finished my runs. I love runs. It's one of my favorite strains. All right, so this is like the story.
Through the renewed link with my disciples, I become aware of the situation in the New World. The demon hunters have increased their hold on the population. They are everywhere, guards in the villages, patrolling and imposing a summary justice. On the other hand, no one has heard of the 6
Thank you for the
artifacts
follow.
stolen from me by Van Helsing during our last confrontation.
David, you're right.
If he is using them, he does not boast of it.
I think that's how Marilyn
My
Monroe
attention
died.
is drawn towards a new religion. The Sanctuary Lumen, as it is called, is increasing its hold.
Ooh,
on
anime.
humans.
Hold on.
My disciples decide to go to one of its sanctuaries in order to learn more.
I'm so glad this is voice acted because I hate having to read an entire game. I was shot every night in a stage production. The firearm was packed with a wad splitter that allowed for realistic looking barrel discharge along with the bang. One night, the paper slug did not split. Oh my God. And I had to keep perfectly still, face down on the deck for 2 minutes with the paper smoking out of where it hit my costume, burned on my back until the lights went down. I mean, I'm just grasping, but that seems unsafe. I probably wouldn't let someone fake shoot me anywhere, like ever, but you know, the map. Okay, so you get like, I'll show you when we actually get one. You get like negative effects and stuff throughout the game. So you have to watch your map and see where you go because you can go places where shit is bad. Yes, I'll explain it to them if they even care about those things. Thank you. Fine. It's doing the tutorial. The first time I had Adderall, I knew I didn't have ADHD because it felt good. Ooh. You're lucky you realize that because a lot of people get addicted. Like, a lot of people get addicted to Adderall. Like, just behaviorally. Yeah. I don't know what that even feels like because when I take Adderall, I just feel like I can finally sit down. It's like Bloody Mary. Oh, it's the tutorial. Okay. She's going to make us kill the way they want us to kill. Sick. What does it want Dracula to do? It is. It's kind of like a tactics game. Did you ever play like Slay the Spire? It's similar to Slay the Spire. Like if you die, you go back to the beginning, but you keep all your level ups and everything. And you like can get new characters for your team and stuff like that. Yeah. It's kind of similar to Slay the Spire, except it's like Dracula and stuff, which is awesome. And you serve the devil. Okay, go for it, bro. A roguelike? Would you call it a roguelike? Because I always thought a roguelike was more like Hades. Oh my God, Sean, are you gonna do it? Do it. Oh, I'm excited for you. I mean, there aren't very many states that aren't medical anymore. He's vulnerable. We can eat him. Eat him.
Another night, another conquest.
And it's kind of like, it's hard at first
Trinkets.
because
You'd better find a
you
use
wanted,
for them.
like, my natural intonation is to do things to make the situation better, but like you're supposed to burn cities down and poison people in the game, which is hard to get over. Make your selection. Okay, what do we want? Let's put it on him. He's our beefcake. Hi from Texas. Does Texas have no medical at all? God damn, dude. Texas just made it so COVID, oh my God, get this. So Texas made it so COVID vaccination mandates are illegal. And in Florida, they just passed a regulation that if your child gets vaccinated, you have to keep your kid home for a month. If they're vaccinated, you have to keep them home because they might shed proteins, which is complete bullshit. We all know this, right? Complete, like, utter bullshit. None of that is real. You don't shed things from a vaccination. It's crazy talk. It's completely backwards. Yeah. It's literally completely backwards, Austin. Hello, how are you? Yeah, it's crazy. Like, when I listen to it, my jaw drops. David, it's honestly, like, everyone I know from Texas tells me the government does these things and nothing's being voted on. Like, nothing. They're stuck with this shit government, and basically they're just waiting until they can vote this shit government out because the government's just doing this. There's no voting happening. There's nothing like that. Because, same, like, some of my best friends in the world are from fucking Texas. Like, none of them are this crazy. Do I get to do whatever I want? No, they want me to do hers. Okay.
Near and near. Who shall die tonight?
Sounds serious, right, David? Super democratic. I mean, that's how they passed that, by the way, is that still a thing in Texas? Like, Texas is still, like, going after people that help someone get an abortion? That's still real, right? That is. Okay. That's crazy. It's wild. The world confuses me. It is. It's just to be vehement. I love that word so much, but it's hard for me to say. Vehemently. God damn it. I love that word, but it's really hard to say. Contrarian. They're just being contrarian for contrarian's sake. I mean, you could sue, like, it's disgusting, but literally, like, your dad could, a father could rape his 12-year-old daughter, and she will get in trouble for getting an abortion before he gets in trouble for raping her in Texas. And that's crazy. Vehemently. I love that word, but for some reason, my brain fucks it up. The Supreme Court refused to block it again today. That's insane. I know. I want to get out of America, too. I'm working on it. What does it want me to do? End my turn. With one left? Okay. Seems dumb. I wouldn't have done that, but sure. Dude, Austin, I've said it. Eliza and I have been saying it for years. We want to just get a fucking island. Is it oh, God, I hate that. I love that word, but fuck. My brain just fucks up. It's kind of like the word epitome. Sometimes I say epitome instead, and I don't know why. And someone has to catch me say epitome. So you can use devil powers to, like, cheat. It's great. I can literally just, like, suck people's health out of their diddle dobs. Slide the health bar? Oh, okay. Which one? This one? Vehemently. It still sounds... I gotta stop saying it for a while. Maybe I'll write it down and then look at it in like 4 hours. Because now it's like... I can do it with the word fork. Like, if you say a word too many times, your brain's like, that's not a word anymore. I can say fork. 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 Where would you live if you could take your pick? Me? That's really hard because I haven't been everywhere in the world yet, but as of this exact moment, if I could live anywhere, Greece, probably. Did you know that Bezos has more money than the entire country of Greece? Sweden, I would say, but like they're not doing too good on the COVID front, so they kind of scare me a little bit. Like the stories that LZT has told me give me horror moments, and I just want to be warm. Greece is beautiful. I haven't been to Sweden or anywhere in the north yet at all. Like, I just haven't made it there, and I don't know why. So I can't, like, say it, right? Finish this fight by your own means. Thank God. You need a sap. With tables? Oh my God, I do it. Misery. Seriously. Fork, I do it a lot with fork. I've been to Greece too. It's one of the most beautiful places. Didn't you feel like the people were just wonderful? Are they having a bad time? Fuck. Then I don't know, because the world's fucked. Give them powers back. Dude, Greece, it's honestly like, aside from it being one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen in my life, it was just... The people were wonderful, like warm. I like people that are just inherently tend to be warm, kind creatures. Did you like it, Mickey, when you went? Oh, I've never been to Croatia, but I gotta go someday. That's another one I really have to go to Croatia. There's so, like, I've traveled a shit ton, and I don't take that for granted, but there's so much world to see. I've only been, like, in terms of Europe, I had a layover in Amsterdam. I've been to the UK. Never been to Ireland, Scotland, Manchester. I haven't been anywhere that north. Yeah, I really haven't done Europe. I did Germany. And that was it. Germany was okay. The people were a little religious for me. I know, next year, well, I hope we can go to TwitchCon Amsterdam, because I've heard Amsterdam is one of the most beautiful cities in the entire fucking world. Okay, so this is pretty cool. Wait, what? Why are they leveling up like that? Hold up. I don't have 3 of any of those, do I? Maybe I do. I get to level 1 up. Okay, let's do his. So if you pick 3 of the same ability, they level up into one major one. I didn't realize I had 3. In the south of Germany, I was near Munchen. We went to Dachau. That's an a concentration camp. That was incredibly moving. I went to, oh my gosh, what was the name of this? Greinau was the name of the town we stayed in. It was like right at the base of the Alps. Bavaria was wild. I mean, I've never been in a place like that things are actually like completely, like even the hospitals were closed. Like you couldn't just go into a pharmacy on a Sunday. It was crazy. There, like the state is still very religious. So it's kind of put on the country a little bit. Like not in terms of, you know, be a Christian, but like everything's closed on a Sunday. Everything. And someone who has food poisoning in Germany on a Sunday is fucking out of luck. I literally was begging strangers for Pepto-Bismol. It was wild. Really, Kino? I didn't know that. See, I don't know. America, we just love to suck our own cock, so we don't really get much world history. Everything I know, I had to learn in college. And I took mostly Eastern European history because that was interesting to me. I would never judge all of Germany. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't really pick a place because I haven't been to all these wonderful places. I'd like to live somewhere. So if I took back Greece and we were going by places that I've never been, like I'm just guessing, I'd like to be somewhere that's relatively cold. I don't like to be hot. I fucking hate summer. Summer can eat a dick, as far as I'm concerned. I want to live somewhere where it's like perpetually fall. That'd be great. Let me look at this real quick. Remove an enhancement. Or, no, I want this one. No! Yes. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Marnux. Pound it, bro. Fuck summer. Yeah, but it's also rainy, and I'm not a huge pro-rain person. I was born in the Pacific Northwest and went to college up there, and, like, I would honestly, this is a true statement. My least favorite weather in the world is cold rain. Not separate, just together. If it's raining and also cold, I want to die. I would rather die. It's just, I'll die. I cracked a tooth in Germany because I got too cold. I was chattering. I know. Can't it just be cold and not rainy? How about cold and dry? Seattle is wet and nasty. The only nice month in Seattle is August during PAX. That's it. I wish I had webbed toes. My dogs have webbed toes. I don't think I used any sticks, did I?
The waters of
okay, we used a little.
offer invincibility.
My diabolic essence. Dude, Biffle, you would think so. Like, that's... And people don't... Like, everybody will argue with me. No, Seattle has beautiful weather. I went there in July once. Okay, well, I was born and raised. We are fish people. I'm surprised I don't have gills. Really. There's even more. Biffle, do you know that... oh, God, what tribe is it up in Vancouver? They have, like, over 20 words for... They have more words for rain than snow. Because it's just always wet. All the time. Everything's wet. Wet, wet, wet. I don't want to be wet and cold. I hate chattering my teeth. I do have a chipped tooth from chattering my teeth, which is kind of hilarious. Okay, so this is like an event. It's like a battle, but you're not really you're battling with wits. So you look at this shit, social tests, ruse and scare, and then you look for who has the highest. So he has a 4 and a 4... 6 and a 4 and 6 and a 1. Obviously, it's gonna be this guy. High cut and run rises from his grave. Knives. How are you doing? How was the grave? Cut and run. Does anybody know how to prime sub on mobile? Hello, Vile Dreams. How are you, love? I hope you can relax. Are you working today? Inscription? Actually, I was looking at that. What kind of game is it? Let Me Live in Scotland? I've never been. I never made it that far north. The farthest north I got was the Midlands, I think. Scheduled and dark. Ooh, oh, secluded, scheduled, Katie, why? Secluded and dark. Oh man, I want a coffin. Heavy mist is a thing, and there are days when it's raining, but people just leave their umbrellas. Who in the fucking Northwest owns an umbrella, Biffle? We used to point out foreigners by their umbrellas. I never owned an umbrella until I moved to Maryland. And then people were like, you're just standing in the rain. I'm like, yeah. It's piss warm. What about it? The kid already fancies himself the new Van Helsing. What? Bitch, I don't think so. I don't mind rain if it's not cold. I don't want to be cold. That's the state I just do not want to be in. It's cold. Is this another one of those Inuits have? Yes, it is, David. Yes. I don't feel good. The prepared chicken enchilada meal from Costco wasn't cooked all the way through. No. Chesh, we had umbrellas literally to play in a windstorm. I never have used an umbrella in rain, but we would have like intense windstorms up in Bellingham, and you would go outside with your umbrellas and jump in it, and it could pick you up a couple feet. Like, that's how intense the wind was. That was the only time we took them out. Cold rain, though, no thanks, dude, right? Like, I was just telling the chat that I chipped a tooth when I was in Germany because I was so cold and wet in a cold, rainy day. My teeth were chattering so fucking violently, I just chipped. It's still chipped. I kept it forever. It's so when people are like, don't be a pussy, I can be like, fuck you! A deck builder with a good game? Ooh. That's my crack. Alright. Terrorize, so that you can use demon shit here and cheat. It's great. Bloop!
It's cheap.
Children.
You give the orders?
Satan's my favorite.
Welcome to the class hall.
Yes, Bliffle, exactly. Yep. Oh, Vile. I'm so sorry. We were just talking about food poisoning, too, because that's literally... I got food poisoning when I was in Germany. And on Sundays, the entire world closes down. And so I couldn't go to a pharmacy to get anything for my stomach. It was terrible. Cut and Run figured it out. Thank you so much for 7th class, keeping the classy alive, and taking those bucks from the rich fucks. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you live in an area where it rains all the time, you have a rain jacket. Like, you just have one. I have a lot of rain jackets. Yeah. Because an umbrella is just another shitty thing you got to keep in your arm. And, like, honestly, I fucking hate when people have umbrellas out because they stab you in the eyes. Like, people have no self-awareness of their umbrella diameter. And they'll, as a tall person, where's BDO at? How many times have you been stabbed in the face with a fucking umbrella by some short dick? I've almost, like, literally I've had an umbrella hook my bottom eyelid and, like, pull my eyelid. And I was like, bitch, stop! And she got mad I said bitch.
Really? It's for me.
It's not my head, but it'll do.
You're welcome. Have pity! Make them stop! I'll do whatever you want! Here's the Headless Horseman's mercy. What should you do with him? Suck my dick! That's a throat button punch in time, 100%. Yeah. Inuit languages make compound words, so they also have a lot of words for basically everything. Oh, that's really cool. Doesn't mean they have many more ways to describe snow. I heard it. I took one linguistics class when I was in college. Unfortunately, my teacher was like listening to Ben Stein, which was so ironic when talking about linguistics. But we learned that it wasn't just the Inuits, but like depending on what a culture values, they'll have more words for a thing. So like the amount of words we have for dicks and pussies, for instance. Stuff like that. Not necessarily just the Inuits, though. But that's cool that they have so, interesting. Is it kind of like Chinese characters, then, their language? in terms of like forming a story with your word or something like that. Right, Blibble, exactly, yeah. Food. The y'all Kata. Without a second's hesitation, the apprentice takes off running for the closest demon hunter refuge. It won't be long before the souls of those accursed upstarts are among your subjects.
Finally, fresh
Whoa!
souls to torment.
That was a huge... I have never gotten that many souls at one time in my life. What did I do right? Holy shit. The main page of the spell book shows you the current state of each of your disciples, including skills, combat, and social characteristics. Nobody cares. Okay. The devil. On the second page, the spell book shows you the relics you possess that are not linked to a specific disciple and detail your demonic powers. Sick. That was so many souls I've never... Like, usually you get 40 souls, 20 souls. 300? Jesus Christ. Solution to go sit down at a PC for 5 minutes and use the token. Oh. A shit ton. Oh my god, Mickey. You know there's a poem by, I believe, Bilbo in The Hobbit. In every tree and every... What is it? In every tree and every leaf there is a different shade of green. Something like that. I've always wanted that tattooed on my body. I love it. 9 days. I'll cheers in your honor. And then in 9 days, we'll definitely cheers. Why 9 days? What's in 9 days? Oh my god, speaking of weed, New York State officially made it illegal to drug test your employees for marijuana, which is great for people in New York. Woo! Because they're running out of employees. Finally! Fucking Christ. Someone did it. Oh my god, you're not cheersing till Halloween for a reason, though? I got a prop for a Halloween special effects makeup I want to do with you guys, by the way, and I'm really excited. I'd show it to you, but you'd immediately know what I'm doing, and I don't want to spoil it. Cheers. Upper Europe. See, that's what I said, Knives, but I've never been. I can't really, like, it feels weird to be like, yeah, I'd totally move to Sweden. I've always wanted to live in Sweden my entire life since I was a child, but I still have yet to go there. Excuse me. Oh, you'll be in Vancouver. Oh, fuck yes. Biden is just a little old man, my dudes. He's not our leader.
Souls.
Ooh, we get to upgrade.
Souls I harvested
Hell yeah.
will be of use.
Upgrade. Thanks, Ho.
Take everything you can.
Like, every time I see Biden speak publicly, he just sounds like an old man, like, remembering the good old days. And I just... The election was between a coffee and a shart and a fart. I read fucking Anime's message at the same time. Caffeine cheers, my love. It was between a shart and a fart. We're just waiting it out, guys. That's it. He's no better. I mean, he's better. But, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, right? He's not out there, like, claiming pussies and shit. You want me to buy this? I hate the tutorial forces you to do shit. A giant douche and a turd sandwich, right? Like... At least Biden's not batshit crazy, right? He's just a little old man. It's becoming more popular around here to have cars that say fuck Biden. Really? God, people are they're so quick to jump like that and hate somebody. It is baffling to me that people, like, want to hate each other so strongly. I don't want to upgrade a skill. Just let me play the game I want to play it, you fucking ass. God damn it. Really? I hate the tutorial. I could have bought that and upgraded a skill and it said no. Agree, Snakebit. Like, that's why I didn't want to say he's no better, but he's not an amazing leader by any means. With Greenland? It's more like instead of separating descriptors. Oh, sorry, he's talking.
The old religions. Priest and warrior monks trained to fight the creatures of the night. Vampires and werewolves rot in silver cages.
Rude.
My disciples swoop upon this new enemy, and soon lifeless bodies litter the sanctuary's floor. A handful of survivors are charged with spreading the word of my return. We then leave for the last known bastion of Van Helsing.
That's the next chapter. So with Greenlandic, it's more like instead of separating descriptors, the whole sentence just becomes one new word. A tall, hairy man becomes a new word, tall, hairy man. So counting the amount of words for something, oh, that's awesome. I did not know that. That's really cool. I love that. That's really neat. I didn't know that at all. It was a boring moderate versus an insane demagogue. Yeah. Like the fact that so this is what I heard on the news today. Just a quick rundown. Trump has invented his own social network